As you get older, something strange begins to happen. Your life becomes quieter. Your schedule slows down. Your responsibilities begin to fade. But your mind gets louder. Not in a chaotic way, not in panic, not in confusion, but in a deep, heavy, persistent way. Thoughts circle at night. Memories surface without warning. Conversations replay themselves. Regrets whisper. Questions arrive with no answers. And you find yourself wondering, why do I overthink so much now? Why does my mind feel fuller than ever? Why can't I just rest? If this is you, let me tell you something gently. You are not overthinking because something is wrong with you. You are overthinking because you have lived. And tonight, we're going to talk about why that happens and how to quiet a mind that has carried a lifetime. 1. Overthinking isn't new. You finally have space for it. When you were younger, your mind didn't have time to wander. Life was loud. You were busy surviving, working, raising children, paying bills, solving problems, meeting expectations. There was no space to think deeply, only enough space to keep going. But as life slows down, something changes. The noise fades, the urgency softens, the distractions disappear. And for the first time in decades, your mind finally has room. Room to remember, room to feel, room to process everything you once pushed aside. This doesn't mean you are more anxious now. It means you are finally listening. And awareness often feels like overthinking, when in reality, it's your mind catching up with your life. 2. Why nighttime is the hardest. There's a reason your thoughts get louder at night. During the day, your mind has structure, movement, routine, distraction. But at night, the house grows quiet. Your body slows down. The world stops asking things from you. And your heart finally speaks. Nighttime removes the armor you wear during the day. That's why at night you may notice racing thoughts, old memories returning, worries about health or the future, feelings of loneliness, regrets resurfacing, a deep sense of reflection. This isn't your mind falling apart. It's your mind trying to organize decades of experience in the only quiet moment it's given. 3. The older mind carries unfinished emotional stories. You don't just carry memories, you carry emotional weight, words you never said, feelings you never expressed, pain you endured silently, love you gave without receiving, moments that shaped you, but were never processed. These experiences don't disappear with time. They wait patiently, and when life slows down, they rise. Younger people overthink because they fear the future. Older people overthink because they're trying to understand the past. This isn't weakness, it's meaning-making. At this stage of life, you're not trying to become someone new. You're trying to understand who you've been. 4. Why small things feel bigger now. You may notice something else too. Small things affect you more. A delayed response, a change in routine, a different tone of voice, a quiet day, a small disappointment. This doesn't mean you're overly sensitive. It means your emotional cup is already full. When someone has carried emotional weight for many years, even small moments can overflow. Older hearts value peace. And anything that disrupts peace feels heavy. This isn't overreaction. This is emotional accumulation. 5. What psychology says about aging and overthinking. Psychologically and neurologically, the mind changes as we age. 3 things happen. First, the brain becomes more reflective. You focus less on action and more on meaning. Second, emotional memory becomes stronger. You may forget details, but feelings remain vivid. Third, the mind seeks emotional closure. It tries to close loops left open years ago. This is not decline. This is wisdom. Overthinking is not the mind failing. It's the mind integrating a full life. 6. How to calm the mind without fighting it. The key is not to silence your mind. It's to soften it. Here are gentle ways that work especially well for older adults. 1. Speak gently, out loud. Hearing your own voice calms the nervous system. Say, I don't have to solve this tonight. I am safe right now. 2. Give your thoughts a physical place. Write them down. Let the paper hold them for you. 3. Slow the exhale. Inhale for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6. Long exhales tell the brain there is no danger. 4. Replace judgment with understanding. Instead of, I think too much, say, this is what a full life feels like. 5. Close the day emotionally. Before sleep, say, my mind did enough today. Closure matters. A gentle truth. If your mind feels louder these days, if your thoughts feel heavier, if nighttime feels long and emotional, there is nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not losing control. You are someone who has lived, and your mind is honoring that life. Place your hand on your chest and say softly, I've lived enough to think deeply, and I deserve rest. Your mind is not your enemy. It is your memory keeper, your storyteller, your protector, and tonight, it's asking for kindness. May your thoughts soften, may your heart feel held, and may you rest knowing you are exactly where you're meant to be.